All right, so today's the day of the event. Just hooked up the truck to the trailer. Let me show you. So my truck here, I just hooked up the trailer. Got everything I need. I'm about to just kind of put everything on the ground here. Got full water. Got all the milks, and we're about to load her up and see you when we get there. All right, what's up, guys? We just got over here to the event, and I'm just gonna show you. So this Night to Shine event, Tim Tebow's organization, they're doing a thing out here, and they got a little limo and really cool, kind of like promish kind of dance, you know, for kids with or anybody really. I think it's any age group with disabilities. So anyway, we just pull it in here to this spot. Normally I'm gonna try to get as level as I possibly can, and then I think I can do that by lifting this up a little bit. It's not that bad, but anyway, let's start setting up here, and you guys just sit tight with me. So we're just basically gonna take this ramp out here and then get the generators out, and then hook the generators. Basically what we're gonna do is get these generators out on this ramp and then turn everything on. All right, so I think I told you in the last video that the small generator is doing the pump right here, and the pump and the drip machine, and the large generator is doing everything else. So when we close down the espresso machine, when we close it down, we open it up, let all the pressure out. So those valves are open, so I'm going to close all those, and then I'm just going to get busy here. And another thing we do is, like, a lot of times while we travel, the trailer gets a little dirty, so we always take rags outside and kind of clean the outside. We had some crap happen, and this is the kind of stuff that happens, hey, when you're doing the trailer. But I'll just kind of show you here. Hold on. All right. Well, I don't know where we left off, but all I know is that we had some chaos, which happens a lot with the trailer. But I think the situation is that you know, we store the trailer outside, and so the problem is when it gets to freezing temperatures outside, like, a lot can go wrong. So anyway, and you know, these 2-group espressos, like, as amazing as they are, like, they're really not made to turn off, turn back on, turn off, turn back on. So just that wear and tear as well will you know, present some difficulties sometimes. Let's see what happened. Okay, so opened up, and I think I told you that the water level, I think the thing was empty. I thought it was empty, but it was all the way past the top, so I couldn't tell that there was actually water in there. So what I had to do was, here, I'll show you. So what I had to do was hit this water right here, and what that did is I kept kind of turning that on, and it was emptying. It would empty that boiler, and then the water level came down, where you can see it right now. In the meantime, though, while I was waiting on my espresso rep tech to call me back, I had this Marzocco Mini in my truck, and let me show that to you. So I had this Linea Mini actually in my truck. So the situation with this one is that our son was driving one of our cars, and he hit a deer. We're in Georgia, so it happens. It was like 1 in the morning. He hit a deer, and it was the same day, the night that I had used this little bad boy at an event, right? At a little pop-up kind of thing or whatever, cart event. I don't do a lot of those, but it's really nice every once in a while to have this when we have to go inside. But I don't really like doing carts and pop-ups, but you know, we do it anyway. So anyway, what happened is, this was in that car. Then my wife took the car to the body shop and left this inside of the car, and it has been in that car in freezing temperatures. So anyway, what ended up happening was I turned this machine on, because what I was thinking was, if I couldn't get the steam wand to work here, then I could use this steam wand, right? And I could just turn this little puppy on and use the steam wand. So what I did, I turned it on, and all of a sudden water is coming out of everywhere, and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? Like, what else can happen, right? So, and this is what happens. Sometimes, you know, not all the time, but a lot of times this is what happens. So my wife leaves this thing in the car at the body shop, and they had the car outside in freezing temperatures. So what ended up happening was, right in here, you see this gasket kind of sticking out. So this gasket sticking out, water spewing out of this side, water spewing over here. And what it looks like is this whole like little top thing right here actually got bent in the cold. So anyway, yeah, so what's funny is I was supposed to use that machine tomorrow morning at another pop-up little thing at a boutique. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna take the machine, and what I'm gonna do is use, I think for the iced, for drinks, I'm gonna use cold brew concentrate, I think, as my espresso shots. So anyway, it's a medium. It's kind of like the same tasting notes as my espresso. It's nutty, chocolatey. It's a wash process. But anyway, it's a medium roast. So that should work out fine tomorrow. But hey, you do what you do, and all the time you got to try to figure out how to solve problems. You know what I mean? But another thing I'll show you here is what it looks like with the sauces and syrups up on the shelves here. And then this was our menu that we had right here. So that's our menu. But anyway, this is we use Barista 22 syrups and sauces. If you guys would want to order any of those, feel free to give me a shout. I'm a distributor for those as well, and we just really love those because they don't have like tons of ingredients. It's cane sugar, and it's as good as you could get it. I mean, it's tons of sugar, but some of the drinks are too sweet for me. But anyway, I'm a black coffee guy in the morning. Do pour overs and I do AeroPress, French press, pour overs in the morning for myself. And then so let me show you this is our espresso blend that we use, that we created. This is our espresso blend, and that's I don't know if it's gonna flip it or not for you, but anyway, it's called Afternoon Delight. Here, let me show you. Yeah, so here's our 5-pound bags that we got, our 5-pound bullets. Afternoon Delight. So anyway, the reason why I called it Afternoon Delight is because I always have drip coffee in the morning, and then I don't have espresso drinks until afternoon. I'll get an espresso drink in the afternoon. Every once in a while, I'll have to go to shop early in the morning, because we got those 3 shops. But I'll have to drive to one of the shops, and I'll just roll out of the bed, before I can get there. And I haven't had any coffee, so what I'll do is sometimes I'll get a cortado or something in the morning. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's today, and I'm about to just start cleaning up everything. I think I was going to tell you about this Duo Malconic grinder. I got some of these, right, and they're discontinued, and I think I know why. Because what ends up happening is, I think there was some kind of design flaw where a lot of these grinds end up getting inside, and then you have to clean it, and it's just, so the problem is this side, like, we usually use one side for decaf and one for regular, and this side needs to be cleaned. So when it needs to be cleaned, it won't let you use it, right? Which is the problem. So what we've done is, like, I ended up taking this from one of the shops and putting just a K30 single in one of the other shops, and then using this one on the trailer because this side doesn't work. So I'm gonna sell all these doubles that I have. I have like 3 of them, and I'm just going to single, one for regular, one for decaf in the shops, and that's just what I'm gonna decide to do, because it's, then when one breaks, or one needs to be serviced or some maintenance or cleaned or whatever, then you can pull one off, and then if you have any extras, and we'll probably try to have a couple of extras, and then you just replace it, in the shop. So if you got any questions on, I don't know, any details, I can't really think. This is as good as much as I can think of with everything that happened tonight. But I'm just gonna start cleaning up, and and then try to get some sleep, and then head out tomorrow morning for this little pop-up at this boutique in town. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I plan on making tons of these, so I'll tell you a little bit more about us and our shops, and as time goes on. So if you got any questions or anything you want me to post on, let me know. If enough people mention something, I'll do a video on it and talk to you guys about some stuff. But anything that I can share with anybody, what we've learned so far, man, tips, tricks, pitfalls, I definitely would like to. So anyway, peace out, guys. All right. Anyway, I don't know, how do you end a video? I don't want to end, because then I know if I end this video that I've got to start cleaning. Anyway, have a good night, guys, and I'm going to start cleaning up, and we'll see you in the next video. All right.